All right, today we're going to install the HandleIt Grips, which are custom gun grips. These are very well designed, easy to install, and so I'm going to go through that process here today. And by the way, if anybody's curious, I have the Glock 43X honeycomb pattern for my pistol. So I'm going to go ahead and open this package here. Alright, let's open it up and see what we have. Alright. There we have the main body of the grip. We have the back strap piece. We have some cleaning solution. And then we have the front grips for the pistol. And here we go. Now, I don't know if you can see this. I'm going to try to bring it up a little bit close, but you can see that this is the honeycomb design. And if you hold it up to the light there, you can see the honeycombs here throughout the texture. It looks really, really nice once it's properly affixed to the firearm. So the way they want you to do this is, of course, you lay out all your pieces, make sure you know where they're going. But the first thing we want you to do is take this alcohol swab and clean off the entire firearm everywhere where the grip is going to go. And this will help get rid of any excess oil or any other chemicals or solvents that may stop this grip from adhering to the pistol properly. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and open this up and get the firearm ready. Actually, before I do that, let me just show everyone this firearm goes without a magazine. We're going to lock the slide to the rear. As you can see, there's nothing in the chamber, nothing in the magazine well. So this firearm is cleared safe. I'll go ahead and put this out of the way. And we're going to go ahead and grab this alcohol swab. And again, we're just going to very cleanly go through every part that this sticker for the grips may be going on. So I'm going to clean all around here real good. Take your time. You know, you want to make sure you do a good job. There is no rush. There's only slowness when you don't do it correctly the first time. So I think that about does it. Got it very good here. All right. I think that's clean enough now. So next thing I want to do is I actually want to take my grip and I want to place it on the firearm with the backing still on to try to get some sense for how this is going to fit. Oops, excuse me. It helps if you know what you're doing, which I am figuring out as I go. So yeah, so that's the proper fit. As you can tell, if you have this thing properly lined up, you're going to have the Glock symbol still facing out and visible, the magazine release, and the slide release. So when you line these up, you just want to make sure you're not covering up any of those things. So they can also help you by being guides to what you're doing. So let's see the other side. Everything looks like it matches up correctly. So what I'm going to do now is the hard part, which is actually remove the backing. Now when you do this, you'll want to make sure you're not sticking your hands all over the sticky stuff. All right, that's only going to make the glue adhere ever so hard to this firearm. So without pressing down, I'm just going to try to lightly position these things as best as I can to cover all of the main areas. And again, this could be a little bit time consuming. Do not rush. You know, take your time doing this. Because it's not as easy as it looks. Alright. And I'm not pressing down yet. I'm just trying to get things as lined up as I possibly can, making sure that everything looks good. Once I do that, I can press down more firmly and work on squeezing out any bubbles underneath the grip tape. So again, take your time, work out all of the bubbles, make sure that none of the controls are being blocked in any way, because that'll of course cause you some problems. So it looks like this needs to be stretched out just a little bit more. Not a problem. We can do that pretty easily. You can lift up the material as needed to continue pushing out all of the air bubbles. And so when you have that done, it should be affirmed pretty well to the firearm. Okay? And it does take some time after you apply for it to sit and set properly. So, you know, avoid going directly out to the range if need be right after putting these on. Let them sit for a while. Again, the key to this is to take your time. You know, if you're in a hurry or if you're incredibly impatient, which I often am, these are the type of projects that you can screw up pretty easily, and then you're all upset and you want to just kill yourself. So take your time. All right, I'm still working through some of these bubbly areas. Okay, and that looks pretty good. It's on there pretty well. Perfect. Now let me go ahead and do the back strap. The back strap, you can do a couple different ways. You can either try to line it up at the bottom to match the grip tape that came from either side, or you can line it up closer to the top. I've seen people do it either way. I'm going to try to match mine up to the bottom of the grip tape that I've already installed. So, and if you notice here, there's like a little half circle notch there. That's of course going to go towards the bottom of your firearm. So just pay close attention to that when you're doing it. Again, try not to fat finger all over the sticky stuff. I'm going to place it all along the spine there. Once I am good, I'm going to push this material down and give it an opportunity to get affixed. All right, and again, you're sort of working the bubbles out. You're pressing down very firmly because you want that material to adhere to the pistol. And again, that's why cleaning is so important, because if you don't get all that oil off, these adhesive grips are never going to stick properly. So there you go. We have the main grips on. The back strap is on. Now we just need to do the two thumb pieces, which I'm not going to waste everybody's time with. Just know they're applied the same way as the remainder of the grip. All right. Hey, thank you very much.